we've got Graham Knowles here. Questions for Graham? Chad?
I guess what were some of your biggest focuses over the summer before you got back on campus?
I mean, obviously, we try and improve every day on as much as we can, but for me, I'm a bigger guy, so I tried to really have a focal point on staying compact and being able to operate in small spaces. And obviously, I've been taller my whole life. I've always had a longer stride. Coach Winke's worked really hard to, keep everything quick, fast, and compact just so we can get the ball to our guys.
Learning what you learned last year, including, getting into the playbook, does that help you, going into this preseason?
I mean, tremendously. I mean, even in the spring, I could feel everything slowing down, and now having the summer and now going through fall camp, everything's certainly slowing down. I'm starting to see more defensive shifts, more adjustments. I can just process more things pre-snap than I did when I first got here, which I'm sure is a progression for all younger quarterbacks and a lot of people going through what I'm going through right now. And it's helped a lot with confidence, being able to know that if I go out there, I feel really confident that I can operate anything that's thrown at me.
Alex?
That's kind of a weird question, I guess, but last year, Power Run, used the Power Run package for the bigger quarterback. Would you feel like that's something you could do? I mean, are you one of the bigger quarterbacks around? Do you feel like you could be a quarterback to be used in that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that. Absolutely. I mean, I always like to say I was a dual threat. They just didn't rank me as one. And I know that once I get going, I can always fall forward for a first down. And obviously, Coach Faulkner has got some great schemes. I think my dad could get back there and run for a first down behind our O-line. Those guys block it up great. They make it really easy for us. So if I just stick to our plan, I'm certain that I could run those.
You weren't taking a shot at your dad there out of nowhere.
Maybe back in his day.
Yeah. How about this wide receiver group? You got a lot of weapons.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, we got new guys coming in, so we had a chance to get to know them better through the spring and summer. And we got a couple young guys showing a lot of promise. Obviously, last year we lost Eric, but I think we've reloaded and refitted very well. I think we have better pieces now than we did last year. And we're certainly, as a QB room, very excited to operate with the guys we have. They've given us a lot of faith and trust this fall camp.
I wonder if you could talk a little bit about the number of reps you get in practice, and is that sufficient enough for you to get to where you want to be?
I mean, absolutely. Whether it's 1 rep or 100 reps, I try and treat every rep like it's the last one that I'm going to get. And so that's been really instrumental in helping me learn. Obviously, I'm not seeing as many reps as Haynes, but I'm trying to make the most of every look that I get, every rep that I get, just going full speed, knowing every assignment on the play. And last year, we saw a couple quarterbacks play, so I'm certainly staying ready. I feel like I'm confident if I get thrown in that position, and due to Coach Winke, Coach Faulkner, Coach Key, all the guys around us, I feel ready to operate when the time comes.
Anything else for Graham? Alex?
I know you talked a little bit in the spring about just sticking around here. Obviously, not a lot of quarterbacks in college football aren't that patient and want to go in the transfer portal. Just talk about again about why you stuck it out at Georgia Tech, and I know your relationship with Coach Winke had a good bit to do with that.
I mean, he's one of the main factors. Obviously, I don't think there's anyone better in the country to learn football from as far as my position. I mean, obviously, everyone knows the success he's had at the position, and he's a similar frame to me. So I try and take everything I can from him and his experience from playing. And another big factor is just our room. I mean, we're a really close quarterback room. I'd say we're all best friends. We get along really well, which allows us to compete at a very high level. And it's not the case everywhere. We're all fighting for one job. We all came here to accomplish one thing, but through our relationships and our connection, we're able to all push each other without it being toxic.
Anything else? All right, Graham.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank y'all.